Hello and welcome to Dungeonous Dorks. Let's go ahead and recap on what we did last time. So you guys were all in the swamp about to die, right?
Yep. I wasn't about to die. I was about to lay down the law.
Absolutely.
Technically, we're in the middle of a lake.
Well, Trinity got it going by...
No, we're in the snowy mountains.
Well, it's now.
At the beginning of the episode.
Trinity laid down the law with a bow right into the neck of the halfling woman. That is how we started. Bucket.
We started out with you not being able to swim.
No. That was the previous episode.
Oh, okay.
Come on, keep up, guys. Am I the only one who did my homework?
The beginning of last episode was the combat. 2 episodes ago, we ended right before the combat.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So there were some surprises, definitely, in that episode.
You dude turned into a dragon, as I recall.
Yep.
I have so many questions.
And got disintegrated.
Yeah.
The people who sent you on this mission in the first place, they were apparently watching you guys the whole time.
Creepy spies.
And as soon as you sort of disappeared from their sights, they were like, oh, crap.
They weren't watching us very well.
Probably in trouble.
Yeah, where were they in the tavern when we were getting hands put on us?
We? Secret society.
That's true, not me. Technically not me.
Well, you were getting hands put on you, but...
I believe I got handed the most, so...
Brian got hit with 30-something.
I died twice.
You died twice? Alright, you win.
You didn't die.
You win.
We don't know how to bring you back from the dead yet.
They did 24 damage in one roll.
She's getting there.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Wow.
We're not quite. You're learning.
You really
Not literally dead, but...
You really got thrown a beating.
And then I got brought back to life, and then...
It doesn't really take much to make her go unconscious, because when you're at 0 hit points,
if you
they
die,
just slap her and she goes unconscious.
Which that happened multiple times.
Yes. She did get slapped a lot.
I told you guys.
You're the poster child for CTE in the D&D universe.
They really liked
But then again, it was also your fault because they were letting you be conscious and then you try and do something stupid and then that's when they would knock you back out.
I think the stupid thing was letting me be conscious, okay?
No argument here.
Anyway.
So we got rescued?
Yeah, you got rescued by a group that considers themselves part of the League of Mortals, and after sort of looting and investigating the area a bit, they teleported all of you to one of their outposts in some mountain somewhere. They decided to reward you for your role in the mission, and everyone, I think, was given some loot. At least 6 items were awarded to you. I don't know if everyone got them.
Pretty sure I took the Ring of Protection.
I got the slippers of spider climbing, and I read up on them, and they're awesome.
I got a +1 quarterstaff.
I don't remember what I got.
I got a cloak for stealth, and I also got the periapt of wound cushion.
You got 2 things?
Well, I found that one, so...
Yeah. Oh, right.
So chill. I looted that one myself. Thank you. That was my hard work.
And then you proceeded to blow off some steam in their tavern, and some plans were laid for future events.
Yes.
I think we left you off there. You weren't... Some of you may have decided to go to bed already. If you decide that you want to continue these events right now before you go to bed,
Didn't
that's
Kithri
fine.
bang a giant?
Yeah, she got some Goliath.
She's in the process of it.
She got some Goliath.
Sure did.
And Amadine.
Oh, yeah, and Amadine, too. That's right, they both.
They got some Goliath.
I left with a Goliath.
Yeah.
Wasn't yours like a... Well,
Mine was a shape-shifting Goliath.
Oh,
I
yeah.
turned into an owl. I probably have some feathers in my hair or something.
Yeah, you probably do.
I'm talking to this one.
Yeah.
I think... Are we done with our conversation?
Well, I mean, we're just waiting for an opportunity because we know that he doesn't really sleep. So we kind of have
It's
to...
going to be hard.
This is going to be a little tricky.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess you go to bed for the night?
Yeah.
All right. So as you're actually leaving the conversation with Divenna, Ulfgar, you feel your holy symbol get a little bit warm, and you feel a little bit of a tingle in your beard that's starting to grow back right now.
Is it like Lyra's like enticing me or like egging me on? Like,
I don't know. You can interpret it that way.
okay, well, that's definitely how I'm going to interpret it. Lyra's communicating with me and telling me to
That's
continue on.
in your beard.
Hey, Lyra likes to, have fun.
When you get back to your room, you catch a glance in a reflective surface, and you look at your beard. And what color were the feathers that originally?
Mine were yellow and green.
Okay. So you see some green highlights sort of swirled in the blonde of your beard, and it looks a little tie-dye.
Nice.
All right. I'd probably curse Lyra a little bit under my breath. Because, again, it's my beard, and I like my beard a lot, but then I'd probably be like, nice one. I'll get you back, Lyra. I'll find a way.
And I will also award you a inspiration die right now.
Aw.
A DM inspiration die, so it's just a d20 that you can use at any point to give yourself advantage on anything you want.
Ooh.
I will, in general, try to award those for just role-playing. So, role-play well, and I'll try to remember to give them to you. If you think that... If someone else thinks, oh, they probably deserve an inspiration die for that, let me know, and I'll probably agree, and they can get an inspiration die.
That's like the teacher just handing out candy.
It's like a stick.
Here's a banana sticker.
And I was just like,
You get a sticker. You get a sticker. I was the cool
was the
kid.
kid.
Gold star.
I don't want that.
I was all over the sticker action.
That fits Trinity too. I didn't want that inspiration. I'm Trinity.
I'm
I don't
Trinity.
like it.
And then you just go steal it from someone who actually did it.
Yeah. Don't you steal my inspiration die.
So yeah, you all find sleep, and you've leveled up already, increased your hit points. You wake up in the morning. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go into the blacksmith.
Okay. So they do have basically two small shops in this outpost. One focuses more on armor, weapons, ammunition, things like that. Another focuses more on alchemy, healing potions, some minor enchanted items. So you head over to the blacksmith shop, and what time do you think you're going there right now?
I mean, Trinity's an early bird gets the lunch. She lives on the street, so
Okay.
you know that. So I'm up.
You're up
Early.
pretty early. You go there, no one's there.
No one's there.
You remember that
Too
the
early.
previous night she said, not too early.
That's right. She did say that. I'm gonna see if I can break in.
Okay. So you're gonna look around, see.
So would that be stealth?
Sure, go and make a stealth check.
16.
Okay. No one seems to see you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can. Is there like a window or anything that I can?
Yeah, so the shop is. And all of this is built inside a mountain. The shop is maybe about 30 feet across. There are two. They're not really glass windows. There are two boarded up wooden boards windows that seem to have latches on them, and it appears that they lock from the inside. And there's also just the door that locks from the inside. It seems like.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pick one of the. Pick the door.
Okay.
Lock
So
it.
you go up to the door. Go ahead and make a thieves' tools check.
That's 10, but how does it work with my double proficiency?
So that should be another 10.
Another 10. So 4.
So it's going to be the same as your stealth.
So it's gonna be 10.
Yeah. So you got a 20.
Okay.
So You immediately recognize the style of lock this is, and you've broken into this type of lock dozens of times. It takes 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, you're in.
Perfect. And I'm going to be looking for a longbow.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Alright. You go and make a perception check.
9 to doo-doo.
9 total?
Yeah, 9.
You do see a longbow that's sort of hanging up on a display.
Okay. I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to dip very quickly, but stealthily. Since it's going to look a little sketchy with me walking around with a longbow. Now I'm going to try and... Who has the bag of holding?
I do.
I'm going to try and go to where Divenna is.
Okay.
Asleep with
So
it
that's
as my
the move.
pillow, as is
The
my
move
custom.
is to go to Divenna with the bag of holding.
Alright. And I don't think you took note of where she was going to be sleeping, but you know approximately where your group was staying. Go ahead and make a perception check.
That's going to be 16.
Alright. You listen in at a few doors, and you do hear some rustling in some of them. Some of it sounds a bit larger, probably Ulfgar. But you did probably make a note of where Ulfgar was sleeping. And then you go over to another door. You don't hear anything. You peek into this one, and it seems like Divenna's in this room.
Okay. By now, have I learned how to open that thing? Given
Yeah.
what happened the last time I
Yeah.
tried to open that thing.
So, after
Beware,
you've
it is
seen
my
it.
pillow, and I sleep with it. I'm hugging it as my pillow.
you've seen it used enough, and you thought to ask some more questions about it. Now you're aware of how it works. Basically, you put your hand into it, you think of whatever item it is, and it will appear in your hand if it is in there. Alternatively, you can turn it inside out, and
Like you
everything
did
will
last
come
time.
How do you put stuff into it?
out. You just put
Put
it
it
in.
in.
So it's just simply open.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I was hoping there was some better way than that to put it in there.
I mean, how else would you put something in the bag?
You can take stuff out just by thinking about it. So.
You're hoping
You
you
do have to reach in though and
Yeah, you
pull
still
it
have
out.
to. Still has to be open either way.
I would like to note that when he
Is there any way I can open it without pulling it out from under?
You can certainly try.
you can try like you did with
That is the only move I've got.
with you, but you didn't do very
My
good. that
passive
time.
perception is 13.
Okay. So first, I want you to make a stealth check.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow, that'll go.
Now, so this is just to sneak into the room without being noticed at all. Now,
Apparently, I didn't lock my door or anything.
yeah.
now I want you to make a sleight of hand check. This is to try to essentially get the bag out from under her grip and
Without her noticing.
without her noticing. Yeah.
It's fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. It's 24.
Okay. So you take a pillow that's on the bed next to her.
You're totally
You sort of
Indiana Jonesing this.
you sort of remember like that the sack, it felt kind of, there were some harder parts in it and it was sort of lumpy, and so you actually take some do you have some caltrops or something?
What? Some what?
You take a couple items from around the room and actually shove it into the pillow to make it a little more lumpy, and then just pull the old switcheroo, and it's out. We got it.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna open it, put my longbow in there, seal it up, and then put it right back where it was.
All right, that is another sleight of hand check.
I figured. Overtime.
Overtime, you.
So
Makes me so happy.
hold on, pause for a second. I'm going to give you an inspiration die. You cannot use it on that roll, but you do have an inspiration die. So Divenna, suddenly your head hits your arm as bag was apparently pulled
I wake
out from
up.
under you.
I take a second. I open my eyes the littlest amount I can. What do I see?
How long does it take you to open your eyes?
Not very long, considering how lightly I sleep.
Okay.
Can I dip? Is there any way?
I mean, I immediately don't trust anything, and I'm ready to fire a spell at
This is the worst
something.
person.
Okay.
If it was anyone else, I might have had a chance.
Like,
that's why I was
we
like,
both grew up on the
I
streets,
know.
man.
That's why I was like, she grew up on the street. She's gonna.
She's ready.
It's not gonna be like doing this to Kithri.
Yeah.
You see Trinity there with a lumpy pillow in one hand and the bag of holding in the other. Just
Doesn't look good.
I'm just gonna look at you.
Good morning, Divenna. I just I needed to put my gold in there. In the bag of holding, I figured we all have a party.
And I'm
Pull
not
together.
gonna say anything and just catapult something across the room at her.
catapult. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what that means.
Yep. So that will be... Because I don't want to say you want fire. Something within 1 to 5 pounds. Make a dex saving throw.
Is that a 20?
Yes.
Plus 7.
18.
18.
Alright, so you make the save. In either case, both the object and the creature's solid surface take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my gosh!
Good thing you leveled up last night.
Jesus!
18?
18.
You just hit me for 18 damage?
Except it's halved, right?
Okay, so that's the weird thing about this spell.
Can I uncanny
So
dodge?
if the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. In either case, both the object and creature or solid surface takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
I'll have to look up those rules a bit more, but for now, I'm gonna
You
go
say
with.
half?
I'm gonna say half, and then I'm gonna say that you can use uncanny dodge to half it again.
Jesus. Okay, so now it's 5.
I'm just
run
gonna
4.
hold out my hand,
What?
and I'm just gonna hold out my hand. You
And
took my pillow,
I'm gonna give you bag of holding back.
and I'm immediately going to think about gold, pull it out, and see if it feels like there's more gold in there.
Well, I didn't do it yet.
I'm gonna pull out and see if it feels like there's more gold in there.
I'm not sure how much gold is in your bag of holding.
200.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Is it all in the same bag?
I probably have it about 3 bags.
Okay, so are you doing it for all 3 bags? Or-
Yep.
Okay.
How many bags of holding?
No, she has like the gold in separate pouches, so like, don't just lose all the gold at once.
Pouches within
19?
Pouchception.
It feels like there's the same amount of gold as before.
Okay. I'm just gonna... Don't wake me up again. can go back to sleep with the bag of holding underneath me.
And I'm just going to quickly walk out.
So, by the way, the thing that you just sort of grabbed and threw at him with catapult is your oil lamp for the room. And
Nice.
It just exploded in a shower of glass and oil.
Nice.
So now
Is the
what
tavern on
actually it's fine, it wasn't lit, but
Yeah.
but basically there are some shards of glass that were basically shrapnel that are now
I
in
was
your leg,
really
Trinity,
upset about
and
that,
you're covered
but
in oil.
due to her just simply not questioning me, I decided to let it go that she just tried to kill me.
I just threw something at you.
It was a bit unreasonable of a reaction. I think.
I believe I already warned you that you shouldn't touch the bag of holding
How would you react if someone took your thing?
Yeah.
in the
Nobody can
caves
stick with
when I met you.
That's twice now.
Twice now I've woken up with you fucking with my bag of holding.
I am done with the bag of holding. I am a fantastic thief, except when it comes to that stupid bag.
The question is, when are you going to get the longbow
Yeah,
back
you
out?
you have to go back.
Get it out.
Almost
At
done
least
with
I
it.
got it for now.
Dude, I love that it's in there and none of us know, and you're going to have to try to get it back out at some point.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes. But for now, I've got it. And for free.
You have to stick with Divenna.
Yep.
All right. So the rest of you come to consciousness.
I want to wake up in the morning, and I want to, because I leveled overnight, which I, as a character, don't know, but I feel stronger. I want to, like, look in the mirror and be like,
I'm beautiful.
yeah, Lyra, I'm not too sure about this, but, you know, this works out all right. And I want that to be about the time that he, like, or she comes, like, listening around, so you hear me, like, talking about Lyra. I don't know if you know who Lyra is, but I'm all like...
I'm a little like... Well, I'm also a little shaken given the encounter I just had.
You have glass in your leg.
So, like, I'm just kind of like, okay. That's a little less strange than my interaction, so we'll go with that.